Hi baby angels, it's BB. I'm back with another video. I'm doing round 2 of ranking my tarot collection, except for this time I'm doing tarot and oracle because I am nothing if not inconsistent. Mutable sign thing? I don't know. So I did a tier ranking video not too long ago, and it was on my collage decks because I'm really obsessed with them right now. And as you can tell from the title of this video, this one is on my animal decks. Now, I am including oracle in this one, like I said, because I feel like it, and to add more to the list. This video is inspired not only by the multitude of tier ranking videos on YouTube, but very much by Rose Honey Ritual, aka Meg. I will add a card in the corner of her video where she did an analog version. It was super fun, perfection. And then I will also put a card for my first video in this series in the corner as well. So let me start recording my screen. I'm also kind of testing out kind of the arrangement here so that we have more space in the screen to do the actual tier list. And then I'm hoping to focus cards over on this side. We will see how it goes. I reserve the right to change it again. So here we go. Let me introduce the tiers to you. So as you can see, we have the top tier, which is Bury Me With This Deck, means it's iconic, means it's on brand, means I love it so much, I don't think it can be improved. The second tier is Stars in My Eyes, which means I too am obsessed with this, but maybe there's just something holding it back from being God status, right? Tier 3 is the opposite of love is indifference, and I reserve that tier for anything that may be good but not amazing. Tier 4 is Bored as Hell. Now that might be a card that is neither good nor bad, and it also might be something that I just don't care for. The last tier is 3 Snaps in a Z formation, and that means hated it, and it needs to go away. It adds nothing to the deck. Ready? Okay. Deck number 1. I keep it in this bag that I got from the Modern Seer. It is not the Modern Seer, it is the Otherkin Tarot. All right, and I'm messing my stuff up already. We have Temperance. Is this too small right here? It's fine, we're good. Everything's okay. Is it focused? Okay, I like this card. I think this is a great card. I love that it feels androgynous. I love a good mermaid. I like the font and the white space of this deck, the watercolor. I love the little goldfish kind of gathering. I love that this person not only is a mermaid but has wings. I mean, doesn't mean they're an angel, but I really, really like this one. It's of 2 worlds. I feel airy and watery. I like this a lot. Okay, so let's go to our tier list and find the Otherkin. I'm gonna go with Stars in My Eyes. This is a strong start. I like this a lot. Ready? Awesome. Next deck. We've got the Fantastic Menagerie, one of my favorite decks. I pull for it, or I reach for it a lot. Let's see, should I take this card or not? Ooh, No, I'm scared. Okay, more shuffles, more shuffles. Let's see what the universe will bestow upon us today. Okay, the Empress. Okay, we have a bird, a couple butterflies, a beautiful dress, a fountain, a gorgeous manicured English looking garden. I like her claw at the bottom. I love this. I love a classical image, and that's what I love about this deck. I don't know if you can see the cold stamping. Maybe like that. I love the borders. I know all the borders are the same throughout the whole deck, but I just have to say, I do like the borders. I do like the font. The image is great. I like the colors. Stars are in my eyes. Let's go. Yes! I feel like so congratulatory for the decks that get in the first top tiers, you know? The first two. All right, the next one we have is the Wild Unknown Tarot. And for this video, I have two Wild Unknown Tarots because I have the indie version and then I have the tin version. And I felt like including both. So you're welcome, or I'm sorry, or sorry, not sorry. I prefer the backs of the indie version, but I also really do enjoy the backs of the mass market version as well. I just like these. I think they're cool. Okay, that's the one. Oh, there's two. Okay, this is the one. Oh yeah, okay. The owl is great. The font again is great. I love little, I don't know if they're little little fairy lights or stars or energy or magic, but I really think that it makes this card. The owl representing wisdom in the sword suit, resting on a beautiful sword. It almost looks like a dagger, but it's not quite short enough. I could get that tattooed, this sword, for sure. I love the art style of this deck. It's not quite bury me with this, so it's gonna go in Stars in My Eyes too, and I promise you I have strong opinions and I'm not boring. We'll get there, maybe. Let's hope. But that's cool. It's a strong start, like I said. Beautiful. And the Daughter of Swords is the Page of Swords, or the, Page of Air. Okay, let's do our first oracle. I've got the Spirit Cats. I'm not going to consider what it says on the back. We're only going with image here, okay? And we have a cute cat. Is it the cutest cat? No, but I do like the face. I like the little tiny nose and mouth. I like the relaxed feel of this kitty. The colors are like my own cat's. But I don't love it, and I don't have stars in my eyes over it. So we're gonna go with the opposite of love is indifference. I'm really picky about my cats. It's like when you love something a lot, I've said this before, it makes you more picky about it. The next deck is the Children of Litha Tarot. It has a great minor arcana, and that's my cat coming to say hi. She was offended by what I said. Anais, go please. Thank you. All right. This deck is really hard to shuffle. It has a rose petal finish. It's sticky, it's clunky, it's weird, it's not super bendy. Let's go with this one. A Page of Swords again? Stalker card. I love this card. I love the colors. I love the art style. I love the borders. I love the font. Hey, maybe this is like a really big theme. And, you know, I've heard people say that they're not into animal decks. And then I realize I have a lot, or I feel like I do. And then I'm like, am I into animal decks? And I feel like so many animal decks are just so well done. And then you might say, BB, this is not an animal. And I would say, you are right. The major arcana and the court cards have people or like creatures that are part human or like humanoid. This looks like a human for sure. I like that he has his nails painted and is wearing makeup. It's very sexy. But I still consider it an animal deck because the minor arcana is all animals. That being said, I'm going to put it in stars in my eyes, but it might be burying me with this deck. It might be. So for now, it'll be there, and then we'll reassess at the end. Okay. All right, next I have the Tarot Oracle deck. This is a great deck and a newer one in my collection. You can get it on Etsy. Beautiful backs. I know this is on purpose, but the backs look like a I don't know what the name is of like photos of the ground, like terrain. It looks like terrain, like levels, like, does that make sense? Elevation levels. It's really cool. Okay, what do we have? The Mare. This is cool. It reminds me of The Little Mermaid. It says surprise. This is just so well done. Like the taste level of this deck is kind of off the charts, you know? The pen and ink. Honestly, it does. It makes me want to be buried with this deck. So, we're going to put it here. And we're going to God status this deck. Who would have thought I'd love moray eels so much? I'm just very loyal to Disney. No, I think it's just really cool. I don't know. I don't need to sell you on it. This is my fantasy world, okay? All right. The next deck we have is the Forest Envy Tarot. Oops, this is the little guide pamphlet. I'm ruining everything. What's new? My cat won't be quiet. And is it really a tarot video if the person filming does not mention their cat? I don't think that's true. I don't think it is. Okay, so we have the Three of Wands. We've got some bunny rabbits. I like this card. I don't love this card. I'm not passionate about it. And like, there's two wands. Is the telescope a wand? Is this a, what are those called? The balloons, the hot air balloon, is this considered a wand? I like the message it's sending, but I don't, like, it's confusing when there's only two. It's a 3. Oh my gosh, my cat. Okay, I need to figure out what my cat wants. But I'm gonna put this in the opposite of love is indifference because I don't hate it. It's not boring. What do we have next? The Orions Tarot. Some of these cards I'm in love with and some of them not so much. So we'll see. Okay. It's beautiful. I really do love this. If I just saw this card, I would still buy this deck, or I would be moved to buy this deck. This is a tardigrade, I believe. If you watch Star Trek Discovery, a huge one is featured in season 1. I love the colors, the depth of like richness of this card. I love it. It's beautiful. Okay, let's do stars in my eyes. I think while we're at it, I'm going to move the spirit cats to bored as hell. I'm sorry. I'm looking at it still and like, it's cute and intuitive, but like, no. What's cool about this deck are the descriptions, not really. I mean, this is cute and fuzzy, but I need more than cute and fuzzy. It's just not. The other ones are just better. The Forest Envy is better to me visually. So it needs to be stepped down a little bit. Okay, 3 more. We have the Mermaids and Dolphins. Yes, there are mermaids in this deck. But there are also animals, so my rules. My tier ranker, my rules. All right. This also features a human in it. Not all cards in this deck do. So I'm breaking my own rules kind of, but there are animals as well. I love a good seahorse. I do like this. It looks like a crab claw that she's riding in. I dig it, but I don't love it. The things I love about it are more like the border, the colors, like the things that are in every card in the deck, not the things that are specific to this deck. I do like that she has a Triton. But yeah, let's go with indifferent. Not like crazy into it. I'm obsessed with the border. I'm obsessed with the border and the art style. I don't know, does that mean I have stars in my eyes for this? Ugh, okay, we're gonna move it. Wow, I just really love my animal decks, you guys. I mean, maybe this isn't an animal deck, but I swear, look, I'll show you. There are cards where there are just animals. Let me see. See? We just didn't get one of those. See? We just didn't get those. Okay. Okay, the next one, the only card in this deck that has a person is the devil. So hopefully we just won't pull that one. This is the Anima Mundy. Oh, maybe I had 4 more when I said I had 3 more. Sorry. Okay. I have to be honest, this is boring as hell. Knowing what else is in the deck, it's boring as hell. It's great art. I love the stars. But the 8 of Wands is already kind of a boring card. I do love the Roadrunner. And there are Roadrunners where my parents live. And my junior high school mascot was the Roadrunner, and we had the like Acme cartoon. Was it? Why do I say Acme? Acme was like the company that was the fake company that was like featured in those cartoons. Who were they by? I guess Looney Tunes. So like the Looney Tunes Roadrunner, that is who was our mascot in junior high. And I say junior high because I think it sounds cooler, but like we were called an intermediate school, which is so boring and weird. But this card is boring to me. I don't know, but it's like good. Ugh. Okay, we'll just say indifferent, because I don't like hate it, and I think that the Roadrunner is a good analogy for the Eight of Wands. Like, at least it's informative, you know? Okay. What do we got? What's next? Let's do the Pocket Wild Unknown. I keep putting them in the middle and then realizing I'm probably going to have like half of this screen filled up with my tears. Okay, see, little baby, different backs. Different opportunity to rank. Okay. If I saw this card, would I buy the deck? Nowadays, probably not. Do I feel a lot toward it? No. I do like the art style, but back when I bought the original, it was different than anything I had ever seen before. So it just felt like, oh my gosh, this is the opportunity for me to have a contemporary looking, like really cool, different vibe of a tarot deck. And now I know what's out there, and I have so much that's out there, and something like this is a little bit boring. Like, I like the rainbow, but like I don't love rainbows. And it really isn't saying anything to me. Yeah, so I'm putting it in bored as hell. Okay, now we have two more. I never said two more, but now we have two more. This is the Canis. This is going to be interesting because this is a deck that's very like minimalist, and every card does have an animal in it, but they're not always doing something super interesting. Sometimes they are, and it's like really cute and funny. Okay, I don't know if I can shuffle this in front of the camera because it doesn't give me very much space, and it's a big deck. Okay. This is the Eight of Cups, and I totally get the meaning. My first instinct is that it's boring, but I think that's just because I've come off of like all of these decks that have so much more going on. But this deck has so much character and so much style, and it's so clear what it's trying to say. And I'm just a sucker for cats. I think I'm gonna go with Stars in My Eyes. Wow, this list so far. I mean, we only have one left, but I overwhelmingly love my animal decks. There's a reason that they're here. I love that for me. I love, like, with such little lines, how clear the face is and the mood is, and like the posture of the body and the funky, cool, like, tail shape. Sorry, I'm, like, losing, because I'm on the side here. I'm, like, losing focus. Yeah, I like it a lot. Okay, we're gonna stick with Stars in Our Eyes. Lots of stars. I mean, shouldn't it be that way? It's not always. We don't always love every card. I actually tried filming this a few days ago and was having the hardest freaking time and had nothing to say, wasn't inspired, wasn't in the right headspace. I tried filming it 3 times in the same day and couldn't do it. So I just put it down and said I'll come back to it. And I'm really glad I did. I also didn't really like any of the cards I was pulling, which was interesting. So the complete opposite of today. And it was all the same decks. So it goes to show how silly of an exercise this is. But it's so fun. I guess it's more fun when you hate more of them too. But, I mean, here I am. Okay. Oh, this was the Pagan Cats. I don't know if I said that. This is a cute card, but not like an amazing card. And it looks like, is this the Page of Swords? I don't even know. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna have to look at the rest of the deck because, oh wait, I didn't see this. So it's the Queen? I can't tell which crown is the Queen and which crown is the King. Give me 1 second. That's the King. Okay, yeah. Okay, cool. Okay, I like the little fledgling on the side. I do like the scene and all of the butterflies that are attracted to this sword and the Queen looking so like, what's the word? Like, not kept, but not even self-satisfied. If you can find the word, if you know the word I'm trying to think of, comment below. And if I think of it while I'm editing, which I'll probably look it up, but I'll put it in the description. This is a good card. I'm not in love with it, but I really do like it. But I mean, I think that it's hard for me to find a card in this deck that I don't like. It's gonna go into indifference is the opposite of love, which is like, seems so harsh. But I like it. It's good. It's a solid card. So that's my tier list for my animal decks. Apparently, I really like my animal decks. So you're not going to get a ton of drama. It's not dramatic today. It just is. It's just my babies. You know? What do you think? What are the cards? Do you love any of these cards? Do you hate any of these cards? Would you have put, oh, this isn't the right one. Oh, here it is. Would you have put any of these in a different spot? Let me know. I want to thank you for being curious. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being my friend. And my mom's coming. I gotta go.